Happy holidays. 'Twas the Jaws before Christmas, and all through Amity not a fishy was stirring, not even the algae. The partiers laughed and drunk by the fire, how fun! While Christine Watkins went for a dip in the ocean, and the boy she met lay passed out on the shore, while Christine met Jaws and was soon no more. Next morning Sheriff Brody awoke with a yawn and said, "They're in the yard, not too far from the car." Soon Brody saw the remains and went slack. He knew in a moment that this must be a shark attack. "Beach is closed," he told Lenny. "No swimming." Then quickly he added, "Let Polly do the printing." Soon 2 more victims the shark did take. Poor Kentner and Pippin. The shark must die, the town said, and they all kicked in. With nails across the chalkboard, so salty and full of flint, Amity knew in a moment it must be Fisherman Quint. Quint's gaze was steely, and his voice so unforgiving. "Y'all know me," he said. "Know how I earn a living. I'll find them for 3, but catch 'em and kill 'em for 10, was his zing. For that you get the head, the tail, the whole damn thing." The town did gasp and cry off, but it warn't before long that the fish scientist Hooper did surely come along. "This was no boating accident," said Hooper with flair, but still Mayor Vaughn said, "There is no shark here." The beaches stayed open for the 4th of July day, and Ted Grossman played the part of the shark's next prey. When Brody's son Michael did the shark almost meet, to the sea the 3 went. This shark they must beat. Brody and Hooper and Quint all set sail. The time was most serious, there was no room to fail. Shark cages and barrels and chum they did carry, all the tools that they needed to banish their quarry. Bored and scared, Brody kept the chum line going, but his main focus was to keep the chunks from blowing. At last the beast breached off the bow. Brody said, quote, "You're gonna need a bigger boat." They gathered to marvel at its girth and its size, and none of them at all could believe their eyes. "That's a 20-footer, said Hooper, so full of grim. 25, said Quint. 3 tons of 'em! But the shark got away, despite all their great pains, and they settled for dinner so they could relieve their strains. Quint and Hooper compared scars while Brody looked on, never more out of place had he felt in so long. Next came time for them to sing an old tune, which they did as the stars shot past the moon. Next day they tried to vanquish the shark once again, but soon Hooper and Quint failed, and Jaws looked to win. Armed with a scuba tank and hunting rifle, on a sinking boat it seemed to kill this shark was no trifle. As the great white bore down, Brody said with a twitch, "Smile, you son of a bitch!" The shark blew up, and pieces rained down, and then Hooper appeared. We thought he'd drown. We heard them exclaim, as they swam out of sight, "Bloody Christmas to all, and to all a good night!" Merry Christmas!